You will never build stable, high-ticket bookings as a tattoo artist if your photos don't make people stop scrolling. Your photo decides if a client will DM you, if an old client comes back, and how much people are willing to pay for your work. Nothing sells your tattoos better than the picture you post. And today I will show you how to make your tattoos look juicy, clean, and expensive. Make clients drool, not just scroll past. It dictates exactly how much they expect to pay you. The truth nobody wants to admit. You will never build a fully booked schedule at a high rate until you master this. On Instagram, nobody cares how crisp your lines are in real life. They only judge what they see on the screen, and if your photos look cheap, your tattoos look cheap, even when they're not. Today I will show you how to fix that permanently. I'm not going to waste your time explaining why this matters. You already know, 90% of your traffic comes from Instagram, which means one simple thing: your photos decide how many clients you get in your chair and how much money hits your bank account. One day you zoom into the works of famous tattoo artists, you realize it's not always perfect, but the lighting, the angle, the clean skin, it makes a regular person stop scrolling and hit follow. And you don't need to become a photographer, you just need to tweak a few tiny details and your photos will look levels above where they are now. You don't even need a professional camera. I shot all my tattoos on an iPhone 12, now on 15, and in 2026 that's more than enough. If you're choosing between a camera and good lighting, pick lighting. Lighting is 80% of your photo success. Let me show you how to use that. For clients, the big picture matters way more than perfect lines. Accept this. If your shot is overexposed, or if there is bloody wipe or trash or wire in the background, you've lost them. It destroys the vibe instantly. People judge your work in fractions of a second. A client doesn't look at photo and nice line work, no. They react to the whole image. Light, angle, background, silhouette, color tone, it all combines into one single feeling. Do I want this? Yes or no? This is exactly why extreme close-ups perform poorly for booking. Yes, macros prove your quality, they show quality, sure, but they don't make people want the tattoo. A zoomed-in patch of skin is just skin, but when you pull back, when you shoot a medium, a wide angle, you show how the tattoo looks on a person. The client looks at the silhouette and thinks, that could be me. They can project themselves into the image. That is what sells. It sucks, you can be incredibly talented artist, but if your photos are weak, people will just ignore you. Good news, learning to take photos is a hell of a lot easier than learning to draw. You already did the hard part, you mastered the tattoo, you will master this, and I'm going to help you, my future Instagram star. Here's what my profile looked like before I took photography seriously, and here's what it looks now. Back then my sessions were around 500, today 1500. Of course, photography wasn't the only thing that changed, but I can tell you this for a fact: I would never be able to charge that price with my old photos. Here's one of my students, Kate. This was his profile before working with me, and this is after. He felt the shift in clients almost immediately. I have a full photography and editing course waiting for you right now. It covers everything. It is available exclusively inside my private community. Links in the description. If you're a tattoo artist and you're tired of the chaos, tired of the unstable months, and tired of treating your bookings like a lottery ticket, I built school community for you. This is a space where we build a stable booking system step by step. We fix your profile, packaging, your sales, your pricing, and your promotion. I'm personally there, hosting live calls and building a knowledge base on every aspect of the tattoo business. Right now, and maybe for a few more weeks, you can join for free. The cost will go up as the community grows, but yours won't. Alright, you're not taking photos for other tattoo artists, you're taking them for clients, and here is how a client thinks. Great photo? You're a professional. Dirty, messy photo? You're an amateur. Aesthetic feed? I trust him. Messy feed? I don't. The first massive mistake, posting only close-ups, technical macros. Yes, technically this might look cool to us, but for sales they're terrible. A client can't imagine themselves wearing that tattoo if they only see a zoomed-in patch of skin. They scroll past, see a random piece of flesh, and think, nice drawing, but I don't want that one on me. Use close-ups, but put them on the second or third slide of the carousel. As the main cover photo, use them rarely, 10 to 20% of the time. The first photo should be a medium or full body shot. This is exactly why we need to prioritize medium distance and full body shots. These photos instantly make your feet look more expensive. They put a real human being back into the frame. It frames your tattoo as a part of lifestyle. It communicates one clear message to the viewer. This is how cool you are going to look when you leave my studio. And that's the real product we sell. Not ink, not a design, but a shift in identity. A level up in how a person sees themselves. We're selling a level up of who that person is. And you cannot sell an identity shift with a zoomed-in macro shot. You need the wider perspective. I know it often feels like you have nowhere to take good photos in your studio or whatever you work. Spend a couple hours and find your wall with a clean background. All you really need is one natural background. I use simple white wall. You can use any surface that is clean, not busy, not screaming for attention. You can also use more styled backgrounds like a textured wall, a plant, or a part of your interior, but nothing overloaded. And if your background a bit busy, use portrait mode to blur it and keep the focus on the tattoo. The background should quietly support the tattoo, not fight for attention. That's why plastic wrap, used wipes, cables, random stuff in the back makes your photo look cheap on a subconscious level. Take this seriously. It takes you 5-10 seconds to fix. Just clear the area before every tattoo. Nothing extra in the frame, and instantly your work will look more expensive. Do this every single time and you'll level up your photos fast without buying anything. Alright, you understand the strategy, now you need the tools to execute it. Let's talk about your photography setup. This is where most artists completely destroy the final result. My studio doesn't have proper windows, only skylights, so when I take a photo I turn off every single light in the room. I kill the overheads, I kill the ambient light, I want total darkness except for my one source. I use one studio light with a softbox and I clip on that polarizing lens from Amazon. Why turn off the room lights? Because standard ceiling bulbs ruin the picture. They are usually a little bit yellow, flat, and they mix weirdly with your professional light. By killing them, you get total control. But if you do have natural light and big windows, perfect, put your client facing the window and use that as your main light source. Natural light is beautiful when it's soft. If you don't have a softbox yet, no problem. Use a simple ring light, wrap it with a polarized film from Amazon and go watch 2 or 3 YouTube videos on cinematic portrait lighting. Lighting determines how expensive your photo looks. Fix the light and your tattoos instantly look cleaner, softer, more premium. The next thing is you never let a client leave before you take the photos. I know you're tired, I know you're hungry, this is part of the job. Don't lean them against the wall, step them forward about 2 feet. This separates them from the background and adds depth and volume to the photo. I usually shoot in portrait mode, I zoom in 2x or 3x, this makes the photo looks more cinematic and compresses the background nicely. Never shoot from the floor looking up, it's not a flattering angle. And don't just take one picture, I take 20 to 30 photos per session, out of those 30 only 3 or 5 will be good enough to post. I didn't want to overload this video, so I put my full editing workflow, exactly how I color grade and sharpen my photos inside the community. Links in the description if you want to master that. Before you go, I know you think you need to draw better to get more clients. We're always obsessed with leveling up our skill. The reality for most of you watching this, your art is already good enough. Seriously, your work is fine. You're just showing it wrong. Once you fix your photography, everything else falls into place. Your bookings, your prices, and your confidence will start to grow naturally as a result. Stop hiding your talent behind bad photos. You deserve to be seen. If you want me to personally help you fix your photos, your content, and your booking system, click the link below and join the community today. Thanks for watching, let's keep moving on the path to being booked and busy. Big hug.